Welcome, folks, to Great Sports Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Veteran Day, all folk fans.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up on Monday.
Yes.
God, I'm.
That was rude. We just started. You're already burping in the mic.
I didn't even feel it coming.
Good
Okay.
God. Good
Hey,
God,
as a
man.
Jags fan, did you see that, getting hurdled backwards coming?
That was a tragedy.
That was phenomenal.
That was the sickest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. So
I saw Saquon on a podcast after that, and he's like, I was originally going for a double spin, and then I hit the first spin, and I went to bail on the second one, and I just had this feeling he was going low, so I just jumped. And that's all that happened.
Wow.
He accidentally did that.
Yeah.
that was the sickest thing I've seen, and the sidelines were going crazy for
Yeah.
the Eagles. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I just hate who he did it on. Not that we already looked terrible. We
I
didn't.
think
That
we
too.
did it
Yeah.
for, but that's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we both lose in this situation.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Both of our feelings get to get hurt here.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because he got traded to the Eagles,
Even,
and now
even,
he's even more phenomenal.
Hey, speaking about people getting traded,
Yeah.
did you see Khalil Herbert from the Bears? He's now with the Bengals.
Yeah.
Darius Smith went from the Browns to the Lions. Jonathan Mingo went from the Panthers to the Cowboys because, wide receivers where we need the most help. It's not our piss poor defense. Marshawn Lattimore from the Saints to the Commanders.
Hey,
yeah, like they really need
Jonathan
help.
Mingo is a defensive player, buddy.
Yeah.
You wanna have this one, or you wanna just understand that Jonathan Mingo's a wide receiver?
No. 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 No, he's on defense.
You want to look up there now?
He's a wide receiver.
He's on defense.
He is a wide receiver.
The defensive wide receiver.
He's a corner.
The reason he's a corner is because the person throwing him the ball is not a starter in the NFL. Because Dak Prescott's out.
Yeah. You have a receiver at corner.
He's out too.
Well, he's the replacement.
Yeah.
Tre'Davious White went from the Rams to the Ravens. Preston Smith from the Packers to the Steelers. Khalil Davis from the Texans to the Niners because, the Niners need more. They just don't know how to use what they got. Mike Williams from the Jets to the Steelers. The Jets didn't really need the added help there. The Steelers do.
Yeah.
And Baron Browning goes from the Broncos to the Cardinals. All that happened in just right there by the deadline.
I feel like Khalil Herbert going to the Bengals.
I feel like
Is a
that's the
good move.
best possible thing the Bengals could have done. They were dying in the running game.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
needed anybody
Yeah.
to come in and help.
I love the Marshawn Lattimore going to the Commanders. I mean, I hate it, but I love it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
hate it.
It's
But
a fantastic move. I think he's got 3 picks already this year. He's given up the defense has been giving up a lot of. I mean, it's been problematic as of late.
Yeah.
But I think Washington, where Washington is, and with the coaching they have, he's going to be one hell of an addition.
I hope so because when he was with the Saints, I know at the beginning of his career he was doing really well,
Yeah.
and somewhere along the line he got forgot about.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, what is he? A two-time Pro Bowler, two or three from their early
Yeah.
stages.
Yep.
At
3.
It was all at the beginning of his career, really,
Yeah.
and then somewhere along the lines he kind of got quiet.
I
Yep.
really like Mike Williams to Pittsburgh, though. I really like Mike Williams to Pittsburgh.
He's a really big body.
He's
For,
really tall.
I think he's going to help out that receiving core in a big way. I don't like. Okay, so the Jonathan Mingo to Dallas. The reason that I hate it because I don't
Do you know
fully hate it.
I don't know. Do you know anything about Jonathan Mingo?
He's young-ish.
Yeah. He's young.
He could potentially bring just another element to that receiving core, but it's not going to be like blow you away.
But yeah.
Okay.
And when you're looking at the Cowboys who don't have money to retain people now,
Right.
we're
true.
lacking on money. We're lacking in the O-line department. We're lacking in the run game. We're lacking on defense.
Crazy.
Like we're lacking in so many different areas. But you go and pull a receiver that you should have pulled 2 years ago.
Absolutely.
Like if
I
you were
mean,
going to go for a receiver, you should have done this 2 years prior
Yeah.
and given us a fighting chance then. Because right now, the season's damn near done for Dallas.
It should.
Yeah, it
There
is.
should have been more moves made in the off season. Really,
More than zero.
Yeah.
more than zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
It's also crazy to think that
Teams know who they're going up against.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That was your whole team last year, and one injury and it's over. And Dak Prescott went down. This season's in
Yeah. It's
garbage.
done. Yeah.
You still got Cooper Rush.
Cool. Cooper Rush leading a 3-win Cowboys team.
Take it easy. That was the joke.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Trey Lance is still there.
Well, yeah. No, yeah. Start
Yeah.
Trey Lance.
I don't know. Did you see him in the preseason? It was absolutely atrocious.
I feel like he's better than Cooper Rush, though.
I agree with that. I think Trey Lance brings an element of
Running.
QB running to
Yeah.
the table where Cooper Rush does not.
No.
The only
He's a
thing,
pocket pass.
the only Rush thing about him is his name.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that you guys are struggling with money because your team's name is America's Team. You pull in a lot of money.
Yes, but there's a salary cap.
Salary cap to getting money?
No, to paying players.
Well, yeah.
We're at the salary cap. We're like there. That's where we're struggling with the money. It's not that they don't have the money to pay the players.
I'm stuck.
It's that they're not allowed to go over it.
I'm stuck in college
Right.
football where there is no cap, and you could just
You're stuck in college football and pro baseball, where the market matters.
where there is no fucking cap.
If this was baseball, Dallas would have one hell of a cap, and they'd be dumping so much money into the what's it called, luxury tax.
Right.
It'd be unreal.
Yeah.
We'd be paying the Eagles to play football.
Yeah.
We would be the Denver Broncos of this year, paying Russell Wilson to play for another team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Browns paying
Well,
our quarterback for being hurt.
on the bright side, at least they're paying the quarterback that's on their team. That's where the Broncos are doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys paying Ezekiel Elliott twice
Wow.
because we cut him 2 years ago, and we still owed him money over the course of last year, this year, and I think next year. So we're still paying him on his original contract while we signed him to play for us. So we're paying him in 2 different contracts.
Double it.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's making more this year from his original contract than he is the contract we have to play for us.
Absolutely.
Wow.
100%.
That's crazy.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, we
That's
were
good
paying
for
him to
Zeke,
play for
though.
the Patriots last year.
That's
Wow.
that's good for Zeke.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love the addition of Zadarius Smith in Detroit. I absolutely adore the addition of Tre'Davious White to the Ravens, though.
no.
Yeah.
Ravens are already good as hell.
I know.
I know. But,
Man.
and they're even going to be better.
They got Kyle Hamilton and Travion White now.
Tre'Davious White.
What I say?
Travion.
Travion.
Tredavious.
Tredavious White.
Yep.
Yeah.
Khalil,
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Khalil Davis to the Niners because they needed more help in that defensive front.
Yep. They did.
The Niners linebacking core is stacked, and then they added D
Yeah.
tackle to it. It's scary.
Yeah.
They got one of the best defensive ends in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One of.
They have 7 powerful weapons on offense.
Oh, yeah.
Might be
One
a
of-
minor
one-
exaggeration, but
One of them's hurt, but
one of them's been out all year. But
Yep.
that's going to happen when you're a shifty little guy all your career.
do you? I know we bring it up all the time, but do you remember what he did to Iowa? That made your aunt
He
cry.
made my aunt cry.
He made him alone made.
He single-handedly beat Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
He scored like 5 touchdowns. He was stupid, dude.
Wow.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, and then I mean, some of the injuries that are happening, Dak Prescott going down, and a whole bunch of other injuries around the league.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it hurt.
But you know
People
who hasn't got hurt since
Who?
he's been back in 2 weeks?
Who?
Tua.
Yeah,
He's still
Tua.
standing.
I'm proud of
Yeah.
him. We did see his helmet and all that.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
You know who is hurt? The
Who?
Browns quarterback.
oh,
Yep.
that's right.
Speaking of the Browns, I can lead that into my fun fact.
Oh,
So, we're about mid-season. We're going to be getting ready to talk about some of the things that could happen in the playoffs for the playoffs. Um, so I looked at some things and I found an interesting little tidbit.
Really?
Yeah. How many times have the Lions and the Browns been in the playoffs in the same year?
Oh, Lord.
Mm-mm.
Weren't they both in the playoffs a couple years ago?
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year. That's one.
That is one.
Um,
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
two, two,
You're
two. Uh,
Talk me through it, Pops.
three, three,
Three?
three.
That's correct. Can you tell me the years?
I figured you'd know the
See,
answer, so I
see,
just backed off.
last year.
Yep.
19. No, it was in
You started it right.
19.
19 is the correct number to start with in this.
1990. 1992.
That's close.
93. Something like that. As
It's 1994.
Bernie Kosar was
Yep.
quarterback.
1994.
In the AFC Championship game, and so was the Lions.
And there's one more.
I don't know what the
1982.
Two.
It was in 1982, 1994, and 2023.
Wow.
Three.
3 times.
I backed off because I figured you'd know the answer, dude.
I'm a big Browns fan.
I know.
That's why I went 1, 2, 3. 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Wow.
It's super ironic.
That's last week and this week. I'm on a roll.
Well,
Well.
I guess you know Chuck's fun. Maybe he's telling you before he even gets here.
No. No, he doesn't.
Conspiracy.
Oh, you are conspiracy. Well, I'm not Donald Trump.
Oh, goodness.
no.
Here we go.
No
We're
politics.
We're gonna avoid politics on this
No,
one.
no politics.
I'm joking.
I know, we know.
We know, but do they know?
Yeah, they don't.
I'm just joking, folks.
Yeah, we
This
will
is
never.
a sports channel, not a political channel. To be
God,
clear.
no. God, no.
All right.
Start
So,
a war up in this.
That being said, Brandon, I gave you some homework.
Oh man. See,
Yeah, you did.
I feel like this is more an entrapment, but here is my homework.
All right. So,
And what'd you give me? What homework
I
did you give me?
asked you for the NFL and college, but we're going to start with the NFL here.
Okay, so this is more of an opinion.
Yeah,
A
100%.
little bit of facts, but more of an opinion.
Who do you think,
Well, you want to start NFL or
NFL, who's going to make it to the playoffs this year?
So AFC side, we'll start with that first. You know what? We'll start NFC side.
All right.
Know more about. All right. Number 1.
Yep.
I got the Lions.
All right. That makes sense to me.
Yep, that makes sense.
I think the super interesting part here is I think the Lions are winning their division. Straight up. I don't think the Vikings are going to hold up anymore. They kind of fell off a cliff.
Yep.
The Packers are struggling real bad, and they keep getting beat.
Vikings were
And the
red
Bears
hot.
have a quarterback that's not good.
Nope.
Yeah, but the Vikings were red hot
yeah.
at one point.
The Vikings were on a tear for it.
The Commanders is up there, but
I think the Commanders is really the only big competition in the NFC.
Do you know who I have at number 2? Do you know I have at number 2?
I'm assuming Washington.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Commanders, yep.
And Dan Quinn's firing off in his first year back as a head coach.
Yeah.
I think he's still angry about 28-3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job there.
Number 3?
Yep.
I got the Falcons.
Really?
Okay. I mean,
all right.
Kirk Cousins is cooking. Bijan's actually doing a lot of things.
Yep.
That division's not.
It's not great.
Yeah, that division's not really all that good.
But the Falcons are standalone to me.
Yeah, I mean, Buccaneers are their closest, attempt at a competition, and they're below 500.
Number 4, I got the Cards.
All right, so
Cardinals.
So you're saying that as the standings are right now, as we sit, the top team in each NFC division is going to win the division outright.
I think so.
I got a little
I think
debate.
so.
I got a little debate on that on the Cardinals.
Okay.
I do too.
I think the
Talk-
I
let's
think
talk about it.
I hate to tell you, I think Tampa Bay Buccaneers with
That's the
Mayfield.
That's the Falcons.
That's the
Huh?
Falcons
That's
division.
the Falcons division, not the Cardinals.
Oh
And they're 2 games down right now.
well, I
They
can
are.
see
That's
'em,
current.
and they can come back.
Absolutely.
They can.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, this is all opinion. Most of it's opinion based,
All right.
and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
If you have
Yeah.
an objection,
So-
speak up.
So you think that
Yep.
Baker Mayfield's going to be able to recover the season? Because this season's been in shambles for Tampa Bay. Mind you, they've had a really tough schedule as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, and
But I think they can. I can think they can manage to come back.
Okay. And yeah, I could see it.
Absolutely.
My big thing here is, as far as the Cardinals pick, winning that division, I think the 49ers are going to get their shit together at some point.
Oh yeah.
and that's what scared
Yeah.
me.
And they're only half a game down.
Well,
You know,
you also
It's scary.
they're also hurting on the run too without Christian McCaffrey.
Well, I don't know.
too.
That backup's been lighting it up too. He's
Yeah.
been
Oh,
playing
has
really
he?
good ball. I think the big thing there is Brock Purdy's having a really off year.
Yeah, he is.
He's looking more like a 3rd-round pick instead of a 2nd-round pick or a 1st-round pick, even though he's
Right.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the things he's doing is still highly impressive, but at the end of the day, it looks like he's a little lower on
yeah.
the totem pole than
Yeah.
where he has in the past.
and that's
All right.
and that's why you're gonna be surprised with my list.
Yeah.
Okay. I said Vikings.
Vikings of 5?
Vikings at 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So, let's
Okay.
think.
Yeah. I can agree with
You
that.
got the Vikings sitting there. Okay. I mean, I could see it.
Yeah.
6, I have the Eagles.
Yeah. I would flop those two personally.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles are going to finish out a little better than the Vikings. I think the Vikings are
Right.
really dropping hard. But
I think. All right. And number 7, it was a toss up, but I went with the Seahawks.
the sea chickens,
The sea chickens.
really?
Really?
Seahawks.
Okay.
Don't know about that one.
I mean,
I'd see Green Bay or
I'd see Green.
I-
You got the Niners not even in it.
No,
no.
no.
No. Wow.
I think Brock Purdy's playing average right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got the Sea Chickens.
All right. Sea chickens
Just
in.
barely
Sea
squeaking in.
chickens.
All right.
I can't see the sea chickens.
I'm firm on. I think the Niners are going to make the comeback there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw.
I think Arizona could sneak at 7, but that's me.
I
think-
could see Tampa Bay sneaking in over the Sea Chickens.
Well,
I mean, they do have the same record too. I mean, Green
Yeah.
Bay
Eh.
is 2 games above them too. So you got
Yeah.
Green Bay falling hard as well.
Yeah,
hey,
Which, I get it.
opinion based.
and
I
Green Bay
got
is 6-3. They're right there, up on the Sea Chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely am with you on the Cowboys missing them.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. I have them not even close.
All right, now let's.
Right.
It was a debate between Sea Chickens, Green Bay,
Yeah,
and the Niners.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm like, I could see Seahawks squeaking in. They're not that bad.
They're not. You're
They're
right.
not. They're
And
not.
Jordan Love has really been showing his lack
Lack.
of play.
Yeah,
That's why I'm like,
He's
Seahawks.
been making a lot of mistakes lately.
That's why I'm like, Seahawks or Niners.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the Seahawks in there.
All right, now how
All
about
right,
your
all right.
AFC?
AFC,
Who you got at 1?
Chiefs.
yeah. Kansas
Pretty-
City.
Pretty undebated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got that.
Number
Yep.
2, Ravens.
Okay.
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 I could see the Bills being up there. No,
Hold on. I got Bills at 3.
but I could see them at 2, not
You got
3.
Pittsburgh fumbling the bag in the AFC South, AFC
Wow.
North.
Wow.
I got Texans at number 4.
Okay.
All right. All
Wait,
right.
you got a 3.
Bills.
Oh, Bills. Okay.
I got Ravens, Bills, Texans, Steelers.
Okay, so we
Okay.
got the Steelers falling to the Ravens,
Yes.
which Steelers are currently leading.
Yeah.
Right.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Houston's not dropping. Kansas City's
No.
not dropping.
They got
and,
no competition.
No.
and the Bills division's in shambles.
Yeah, well, you got to figure too. Kansas City is the only undefeated team right now in the NFL.
Number 6.
So
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
number 6,
Broncos.
The Broncos.
Broncos. Broncos.
Okay.
What?
Number 6 Broncos.
I mean,
No, I can't.
hey,
I
Pops,
can't
here's
see
the
that,
thing.
Pop.
Here's the thing with the Broncos. There's only two other 5-win teams that he hasn't mentioned already. And
Yeah,
it's the Broncos and the Chargers. At 7 or no?
I haven't even.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Ooh.
They 4-6. They dank.
Oh, I don't know. They just hung in
Wow.
hard with the Ravens.
Wow.
They're surprising me. All the numbers and stats they're putting up right now, I think it's only a matter of time before they glue it all together.
I think their defense needs some help,
Their
Yeah,
defense
their
does need
defense.
help.
Yeah.
Their defense
but that
needs
offense
really
is
help.
high powered.
The offense is high power.
And we got Jim Harbaugh not making it.
Oh,
Okay. I mean, I can see it.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's first year.
We
I
got the
can see it.
Broncos
It's the
jumping the
first year.
Chargers. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I think the Broncos is a hot take.
Yeah.
it might be.
hey, you
I
never
can
know.
see it though.
5-4.
I mean, the rest of that conference is terrible.
Aren't you
So
gonna have to apologize to Joel about
no,
Bo Nix?
No.
sucks.
I mean,
He does.
Well, then why?
Their
why,
defense is
why
carrying the team,
why does Brandon have him?
Because it's opinion based.
and their defense is good.
We'll come back to
Yeah.
it, and I'll do my homework again.
There's two really good defenses, and both of them have rookie quarterbacks that are underperforming.
Yeah. Especially the pick they were picked at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got two top 5 quarterbacks. Where was Bo Nix taken? Oh, frick. Let me throw that one out there.
What, third or fourth round?
No,
No.
not third or fourth round. I think it was first.
Let's double
First
check.
round, not first pick.
12.
Nope. I was going to say Williams was first for the Bears.
Yes.
I didn't say first. I said first as in first round.
Yeah, he is a first round draft pick
12.
for the Broncos. So you got two top 15 draft picks trying to lead your team, and it's not working. Your defense is carrying.
Carrying.
Yep.
All right, that makes sense. Now, do you want to dive right in, swap this up, run into college, or you want to go over our picks now for pros? How do you want to handle it, B?
Picks for pros?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do picks for pros and then we'll
All right.
come back to it.
So, I put up their Pops took the cake this week, 11-4.
Damn.
Yeah, I told you I'm coming back.
Congratulations.
That's Al. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Brandon falling off hard. Man, at least I hung in there with him. Yeah.
Well,
What do you
I don't know what to say to that.
This
Yep.
nice little seven win cushion feels kind of good.
7-win. Get out of
I
here.
got a 7-win cushion on you.
I'll give you a 7.
Let me see. Hey, come talk to me when you hit 90,
Well,
because I'll be at 100.
He already is.
Well,
Here-
I hate
hey,
to tell
Chuck,
you,
Chuck.
I'm coming. I told you I'm coming back with a vengeance, and that's what I mean. I'm coming back with the vengeance.
He already is 90.
This is fair. You old fart.
Oh, call me old fart. It's right on TV. You heard that, folks, right? Call me old fart.
All right. So how this played out was we all took the Texans because we are stupid. And apparently the Jets decided to play football that week. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened there.
What? I don't know
Yeah.
what happened.
We
there.
all took the Saints because we are stupid,
We
and the Saints
lost.
actually suck.
Panthers
how
won.
was-
How did the
Panthers don't
Panthers
win.
Yeah.
Panthers don't win.
They did.
Yeah.
We all took the Commanders because we're not that dumb.
Yeah.
Pops took the Bills to beat the Dolphins. Pops was right.
The Bills
Tua
won.
came back.
I love Allen.
I know.
I love Josh Allen.
We all took the Browns to beat the Chargers because we're
And,
all idiots.
Yeah. Yep.
Then Brandon took the Patriots to beat the Titans. He was wrong. He also took the Cowboys to beat the Falcons, and he was wrong again. Then we all took the Bengals. We all won that one. We all took the Ravens to beat the Broncos. We're right. We all took the Bears to beat the Cardinals based on that defense. And again, we're not the brightest.
Yeah.
We all took the Eagles to beat the Jaguars because we're not the dumbest either. We all took the Rams to beat the Sea Chickens. We were right. We all took the Lions to beat the Packers. That happened. We all took the Vikings to beat the Colts. And we all took the Chiefs to beat the Buccaneers, which they did in overtime
Time.
because the Buccaneers
Yep.
forgot the rules when facing the Chiefs in the last minute.
Take the ball.
If you score a touchdown, you go for 2 because you don't give Pat Mahomes a shot in overtime.
Or you don't win the toss and defer it to the Chiefs.
Yep, that's really dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Now, as far as our players of the week for the NFL here,
Ha ha.
so
What do we got? What do we got?
let's start with defensive.
All
All right.
right.
And we got Cameron Kinchins.
Yeah, that was pretty unanimous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that
We
was
got
unanimous.
3 tackles, 2 picks, and a forced fumble
Yep.
for the Rams as they take out the Sea Chickens.
Hell yeah.
Why do you guys call the Seahawks the Sea Chickens?
To make you question it.
Man, why? I don't hear. I hear a hawk, but I don't hear a buck.
Because what's the difference between them and their chicken? They got
Because,
wings.
because it's
For one.
Seahawks. It's Seahawks,
they
not
just-
sea chickens.
They fly.
A chicken is not, doesn't swim in the sea.
Neither does a hawk.
This is fair.
What's the difference? They look like a chicken, but they got wings.
They all got chickens got wings.
Yeah, but they can't fly.
They can't fly.
They can jump pretty high.
They can jump pretty high, yeah. But a hawk can fly.
I've never seen a chicken jump.
They can jump.
They can jump.
Wow.
Not meat chickens.
You're gonna have to show me that after this.
Those are a mistake.
Oh my god, man, folks!
Meat
You don't
chickens are
want to see
jokes.
this. You don't want to see them jump like chickens.
Then we have our offensive player of the week
Yeah.
in the same game.
And that was a
Jackson Smith
debate.
and Jigba.
That was a debate.
It was a slight debate,
Yep.
but I mean, it's hard to go away from JSN.
Yeah.
7 catches, 180 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Catching the ball from Geno Smith, who threw 3 picks like an idiot.
God. Idiot. Through 3.
We got, dude, it's wild. We got defensive and offensive player of the game for opposing teams in the same game.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Not bad.
Then our bust of the week.
I'm proud. I'm not proud, but I'm proud to say it.
This man had 5 carries for 8 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is pretty impressive,
Yeah.
especially seeing as he went 16 of 31, 51%, 169 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 picks. Because,
He's a bum.
and what's his name?
Trevor Lawrence.
You suck.
Damn.
When Caleb Williams is outperforming you.
That is. Wow.
Even worse is that the rumor trending is that they're going to start Mac Jones next week.
That's
Or
hilarious to me.
this upcoming Sunday as
Yeah.
we're filming this.
That is hilarious to me.
Yep.
All right, now let's get into our picks for this week. We all took the Ravens to beat the Bengals on Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
It happened by 1 point.
1 point.
All right.
Did you say that was OT?
No,
Yep.
That one wasn't OT.
that one didn't make it down.
No, they didn't make it just by 1 point.
Because the Bengals, took notes from all the times they've lost to Kansas City. And they went for 2.
Yep.
So let's start off. Giants, Panthers.
This was tough, not because they're both good,
Because they both suck.
because they both suck.
So I'm going with the Panthers.
I went with the Giants.
Oh, Brandon's alone. Again, give me the Panthers all day.
Yeah.
All
wow.
day.
I
The
can't stand
Giants-
the Giants.
Who they got? Danny Dimes? The only
Nobody.
dimes he's throwing is to the defense.
Who does the Panthers have?
Anything is better than Danny Dimes.
Yeah, really.
It's like I
You
said,
have a high school team, and I think
Yep.
the Danny Dimes is going to underperform.
Well,
Yep.
like I said, it's tough because they both suck. So
That's
Yep.
fair. All right, we got Patriots, Bears. Let's talk about 2 teams that suck.
I got the Bears.
I got the Bears.
Yeah, we all got the Bears because the Patriots suck more.
Yep.
49ers, Buccaneers.
That was a tough one. So I got the 49ers.
I
Okay.
also have the Niners.
Ooh, I don't like this because I am taking the Bucks. Ooh, I think it's going to take more than 1 more week to get it figured out for the Niners. I think Baker Mayfield's it's a make or break game for them.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to come out and actually perform and win that game. But the Niners are scary as hell.
Oh
Yeah, they are.
It's really hard to pick against them.
Yeah.
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 Then we got the Broncos and the Chiefs. Anybody taking the Broncos here?
No.
Hell no.
Nobody's ready for the upset?
No.
Hell no. The
Yeah.
Chiefs are gonna win.
Me neither. Give me the Chiefs. We got the Bills and the Colts.
Bills.
Yeah, everybody's
Give
taking
me
the
them
Bills.
Bills.
Everybody's taking the Bills.
Yep.
Nobody has any faith in.
Yep.
Wait, what quarterback are they picking this week? Who knows? It doesn't matter. Steelers, Commanders. This one's tough. That's two good
It's
teams.
Really
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Dad?
I got the Commanders. I think they can do it. I think Jalen Daniels can take the Steelers and win the game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game. I also have the Commanders though.
And I am taking the Steelers.
Wow.
I don't think that Pittsburgh defense is too stifling.
Yeah.
It's scary. I think the coaching in that offense is starting to get humming a little bit more. Give me the Steelers. I think Russ Wilson is going to cook.
Oh, I could get down with that.
Get down with that.
Now we got the Vikings, the Jaguars. We're not even going to talk about it. We all took the Vikings. We're not skipping.
Vikings. Yep.
I love having a team that nobody
right?
gives a shit about.
Am I right? Are you taking the Jags?
No,
I didn't think so.
no.
All right, we got the Falcons and the Saints.
Oh man,
taking the upset.
This was a tough.
I'm taking the Falcons.
That boy.
I'm taking the Saints.
So I'm taking the Falcons as well. The Saints are on a really bad losing streak. They just fired their head coach.
They did.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the first time they fired somebody in like 4 decades.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not something they ever do. They actually made a trade, which is like the second trade they've made in 4 decades. They're in
crazy.
shambles.
Yeah.
It's not okay in New Orleans.
Well, can I change? Can I change my?
You absolutely can. I mean,
All
don't
right.
get me wrong. That offense
right.
is, if they could get it figured back out, it was
All right,
humming early in the season.
I'll do Falcons.
We didn't do that to make you change.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you changed my mind.
You didn't know any of that, did you?
No, I did not.
That's fair. All right, we got the Titans and the Chargers.
I have the Chargers.
I also have the Chargers.
I also have the Chargers because at the end of the day, the Titans are not good.
No.
No.
There's only one team I would pick the Titans to beat. That's Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
Yeah, Jaguars.
All right, we got the Jets and the Cardinals, 2 teams that are in make or break, 2 teams that have not been good this year, but are getting in that point where it's time to start winning or go home. The
Yeah,
Cardinals
win or go home.
leading their division. They've been playing really well, but at the same time,
The Jets is turning it
did Call
around
of Duty
too.
isn't Call of Duty coming out?
Oh, it already is out.
Yeah, it is out.
Oh, does Kyler Murray still have the ability to play football while playing video games?
I mean, it's been out for about a week now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means he's fully dove in.
I remember that rumor. But either way, I feel like I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers anymore.
No, you shouldn't.
That's why I took the Cards.
Me too.
I believe in Devontae Adams. Give me the Jets.
You believe in Devontae
Are
Adams?
you just picking against him because he keeps changing his mind?
Yeah, no, because he wants to outbeat Pop. That's
Good.
it.
No, because I got losses I could throw out there. It doesn't matter. I got enough of a lead.
Oh yeah.
We got Eagles, Cowboys.
Give me them.
Yeah, it's in Dallas too. So give me the Eagles.
I feel bad for Cowboys. Give me Eagles.
That's what I thought. It's about time you don't have faith in the Cowboys because they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
Man,
I
this-
have
this-
all year because I thought they would turn it around.
Yep. We got
Man,
another good game with 2 good
Yeah.
teams. We got the Lions and the Texans.
Oh my God, this toughen me like no other. I love the Texans, C.J. Stroud.
Such a
Man, I gotta go with them Lions. Man, they are hot.
Yeah, betting against the Lions isn't a smart bet.
Yeah, the Lions are hot.
I think they're the-
mean, that offense is humming. That defense is just rocking.
Jared Goff for MVP? What's happening?
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
The Texans are doing so good.
yeah.
CJ Stroud's hot.
Yeah.
But the Lions have so many pieces. This is the hard
The
part here.
Lions is such a great team right now.
Yeah.
Give me the Lions.
Yeah, give me the Lions too.
Yep.
Then we got the Dolphins and the Rams.
I got the Dolphins.
Oh man, I have the Rams.
Ooh, so I'm the tiebreaker?
You're the tiebreaker.
This feels weird. Give me the Dolphins.
Oh, hell yeah. I believe in
I can't believe this shit.
I believe in I really do. I believe in him. Tola Viola. I really do believe in him.
Yeah,
we'll
he
see.
really stepped up last week, I think.
We'll see. Did he? I thought he lost last.
Well,
He lost,
hey,
but he still
I'm pretty
did.
sure Puka Nakua broke his hand punching a guy in the helmet. So who knows?
It's not the first time.
All right. Then we got Thursday night football for week 11, and it's the Commanders and the Eagles. Big NFC East
I did not
battle.
write this down.
Of course you guys didn't. You guys always
I
forget to write down next Thursday.
Yeah. So did I.
Well, you
forgot
didn't
too.
put it up there.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah, it's your
But you
fault.
guys wrote this stuff down while I was at work. I don't want to hear it. I had to make money.
Fuck your money.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Oh, I mean, frick your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Swap it up now.
if it's anything, I take the Commanders over the Eagles.
Ooh. The Saquon hate, huh?
Yeah, I agree with him. Give me Commanders.
I really wish I didn't agree with you guys. I really wanted to talk shit there, but give me the Commanders.
I'll tell you, I really love Jaden Daniels.
I do.
That guy can throw a football, and he makes the right decisions. I mean, he goes slowly up to that center, and he looks at that defense. He absolutely knows what he's going to do.
And he plays kind of aggressive. Kind of an
Yes,
aggressive play style,
yes.
which is interesting.
Yes, yes, absolutely,
It works.
and it does. It does work.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just totally impressed.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Rookie of the
Rookie
year.
of the year.
Rookie
Yes.
of the year. It's
Oh, yeah.
not, it's,
I
yeah.
think it's locked.
It's locked
a lot.
in. It's
I
locked
mean,
in.
All right. Now, are you guys ready to dive into some college football?
Heck yeah.
What do you mean dive in?
We're going to dive in.
Yeah. Let's dive into it.
Dive into what?
We're going to talk about it.
College football.
Talk about what?
Well, for starters, let's talk about our player of the week for college football.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. And we have a shocker. We're going to go to Miami for the player of the week, and we're not going to talk about Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, nope.
Why not?
Because why talk about the guy who threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns when we could talk about the receiver who caught 3 of those touchdowns on 8 catches with 146 yards?
Without Cam Ward, he wouldn't have got any of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Without him, Cam Ward might not have got half of that.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Hit right place, right time. Guy tore it up 18 and a quarter yards per catch.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not doing it every week like Cam Ward is.
No, he's not, because
No.
Cam Ward normally has to carry this team. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, he showed up and he's like, hey, I got you.
I got your back, buddy. Yep.
Dad, you're the tiebreaker.
Huh?
Dad, you're the tiebreaker. Who is it?
I'm going with Chuck.
Oh,
That's pretty impressive.
Xavier Restrepo? I don't know how to pronounce that name. But I'm going to go with Restrepo.
Restrepo. Yep.
Phenomenal game. Cam Ward also played a great game.
Yeah.
There's no denying when you
Yeah.
throw almost 61% completions, 400 yards,
Wow.
5 touchdowns, and a pick with a QBR of 134. You played one hell of a football game.
Oh, hell yeah. For a quarterback. That is
So
phenomenal.
he could definitely have your honorable
60
mention there.
Okay.
60%. Yeah,
Yeah.
honorable mention. Yeah, most definitely. Congratulations, son.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's an outstanding 60%.
honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was okay with either.
Yeah. I mean, me too. But all right. So now let's get into how we did. We all took Ohio State to beat Penn State.
It happened.
That happened. We all took Georgia to beat Florida.
That happened.
I took SMU to beat Pitt.
That happened.
That happened.
That's right, it did. We all took Tennessee to beat Kentucky.
And that happened.
No, it did not.
Yeah, it did.
Kentucky won.
Kentucky beat Tennessee. You guys both took Vandy to beat Auburn, and that happened, and I lost.
Ah,
We all took Oregon to beat Michigan.
that happened.
We all took Indiana to beat Michigan State.
That happened.
We all took Army to beat Air Force.
That happened.
We all took Mississippi State to beat UMass.
That happened.
We all took Illinois to beat Minnesota.
That did not
That
happen.
had
That
not
did not happen.
happened. Illinois, Minnesota whooped them.
Illinois is in shambles. It's weird because they were hot like all year.
Yeah.
Luke Altmaier was killing it at one point.
Yeah. We had
Yeah.
him at MVP a couple times.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, let's talk about the playoffs.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're ready
Yeah,
for
We
this?
got a
let's
12
talk
team
about it.
playoff. Let's hear who you got in and who you got out.
You want me to do it from 12 to 1 or 1 to 12?
Ooh, let's go 12 to 1.
12 to
12 to
1?
1. Yeah.
All right, 12 to 1. Number 12, Boise State.
Hey!
I have them just squeaking in.
If there's a low
Hey.
end team with a loss that deserves to be in there,
That's Boise,
Boise.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boise State has been playing phenomenal. Ashton Genty's a phenom.
Yeah. And Ashton
Phenom,
Jenny
dude.
is
I
is
wish-
good.
I wish he was a freshman.
Right?
What is he? Like a sophomore?
junior.
Junior?
This is,
Oh,
his,
no,
la-
he's got
this is his
another
last
year.
No, this is his last
No,
year.
he's a red shirt.
No, this is his last year. He ain't staying.
No.
No.
The numbers he's putting up
Yeah.
and the
I'm
possible
pretty sure he
Heisman-
was a red shirt, so he's a red shirt junior, which means he's a senior in college,
All right.
which means he's going to have his 4-year degree.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, the only
Why would he
person,
not go?
Right.
only other person I could see maybe being drafted before him is Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, yeah.
But number 11, Alabama.
Okay, so
Man,
I know that Alabama gets a lot of love and everything else because of the fact that they're Alabama,
yeah.
but I have some hate here.
This list will change if they lose, though.
Yeah, oh yeah. But where
They
I
lose,
have
they're
the
out.
hate, well, I think LSU and Alabama are going to be interchangeable this week. With Alabama facing LSU this week, I think whoever
Right.
wins that is going to be the team that's in. The other one's out.
Right.
Probably in that 11 spot. Because they're both 2-loss teams. A third loss should knock you out, unless you're Georgia. Or probably
but
unless you're Georgia. My big issue with it is I think SMU deserves a shot.
Yeah.
It's only because of who they are.
I know. I understand it. I get it.
I get it too.
And it's like I said, when
and
we
they
were
are SMU is a small school, so
and when we were
It's-
talking about,
yeah.
when we go to the 12-team playoff, it'll alleviate some of the debate over who should be in, who should be out. Like last year, we all thought Florida State should have been in, but they weren't. Georgia probably should have been in,
Yeah.
but they weren't.
yeah.
And at the end of the day,
It's still the same thing.
you're still going to
Right.
get that debate, but you're going to get a debate on a lower end because last year you had Florida State, an undefeated team, not making the playoff.
Yeah,
That's
that
outrageous.
was not fair.
Like if UCF went undefeated, they should be in the playoff.
They
Just
would have
like-
been.
Just like they
This
would have
year.
been, or like they were a few years back.
I think
UCF?
I think
Yeah.
this too.
It was like 5 or 6 years, but
Yeah, they were undefeated, but they claimed the national
yeah,
championship.
because they went undefeated 2 years in a row and didn't even get a thought.
yeah.
Let them go in there and get whooped. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to hear the next
Yep.
one?
Let's continue.
Number 10, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
like that.
Notre Dame.
I
like
will
that.
say right now, you are matching the CFP.
I'm not trying to.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
I haven't even looked.
You're
up
I know you
absolutely
haven't.
matching it.
but you are 100% matching the CFP poll right now.
Yep.
I'm not
Well,
trying
hey,
to.
bro. That means you're doing good.
Yeah, you're
Number-
doing real good.
Number 9 might scare you though.
Okay.
Indiana.
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 There's only
Yeah.
there's only one problem here. And I was talking to Dad about it, and we're about to talk about it right now.
Yep.
If they lose, they're out. Number 1, they haven't played anybody.
That's true.
That's true.
Not yet.
Well, hold on. If they
Hold on.
lose to Michigan and beat Ohio State,
Okay,
they're back in the picture.
I can see that.
yeah.
But
But if they lose to both of them, they're out. I think
Yeah.
if they lose to Ohio State but beat Michigan, I think they're still in the picture. At least they should be. Maybe on the lower end, maybe you put Boise above them. I don't like how low Indiana is here. They are an undefeated team. I know they haven't played anybody like real good, but it's Indiana.
well, that's why they're so low
I'm
too.
sorry to say, I think Indiana has been playing good ball this
Oh,
season,
absolutely.
and I think they got a chance in making the playoffs.
Oh, they
They're,
absolutely
they're
do.
real good, strong. I love the coach.
Yeah, and we're saying that.
You,
And
saying that.
I think they're going to be strong in the playoffs.
You know
if they get into the playoffs.
do you know how you make people believe that? Win out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you beat Michigan and Ohio
that's
State,
why I do have Indiana beating Michigan.
if they beat both, nobody bat an eye on them making the playoffs. Hell, it would scare me enough to make me think maybe they could beat Oregon.
Maybe.
But that's why I have them at 9. I don't know if I believe it.
All right,
That's fair.
that's fair.
All right, back to it.
Back to it.
Number 8
Yep.
is Tennessee.
Tennessee. Oh,
Good old Rocky Top. All right. I can agree with
you're
that.
not matching anymore. You stopped matching after
yeah.
Indiana.
I
Yeah.
did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well,
I don't hate
and
Tennessee at 8.
I am a huge fan of their quarterback. I can't
Quinn
pronounce
Ewers?
his name. No,
Oh,
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Ooh.
Ooh, I know.
Who is this?
It starts with an M. God dang it.
Watch the wire.
Well, anyways, he
did.
is really talented.
Yeah, I can't say his name either, but he's really, really good.
Now I have to find the name so I can say it.
Yeah, because I can't say it either. I can't say his
You
name.
can't. It's not off the top of my head. I can't.
It starts with a Nim.
last name.
I can't say his name. I'm low.
It's not Nico I am Oliva, is it?
Llama.
Because tell me that doesn't look. Oh, that's an L.
That's
Lama
an L.
Leva.
Lama Leva.
Lama Leva.
Lama
If that
Nico
was an
Lama.
I, it's I am Oliva, and it's funny.
Mama Leva.
And I feel
You know
terrible.
what? You know what? We're just gonna say I'm Oliva.
Lama Leva.
We're on here. We'll say Lama Leva,
quarterback.
but from now on, I'm calling him I'm a
Red
believer.
shirt
I'm a
freshman.
believer.
Wow.
But-
Unbelievable.
But he is super talented,
Yeah,
and
he
I
is.
think he can really carry them into the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too. It's 6'6".
The only reason they dropped that far is that loss,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that really hurt him.
especially this late in the season.
Yeah.
You can't afford losses right now.
No, you can't.
And number 7, speaking of losses, I still have Penn State.
Number
Okay.
7. All right.
Yeah, I mean Penn State
Yeah.
definitely has shown they deserve to be there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe they got handled by Ohio State more than the score shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe Ohio State dominated that game on all
Especially
factors after
Yeah.
going down 10-0. Penn
Yeah.
State came out hot, and Ohio
They-
State
they-
took that game over and wouldn't let them
well,
get
their
it back.
only score of that game was that pick 6 right
Yeah.
away.
Right.
That
Right.
Ohio State defense showed up in a huge way.
Yeah.
That Penn State offense could
And
not get
you
hung.
got to tip your
No.
head on that O-line.
Absolutely.
They really
that
start
first
opening
quarter on that
holes.
first pick, I thought, oh my God, is Penn State going to win this game?
When
Yeah.
Ohio State went down 10-0,
yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
I thought we were,
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
10-0. I thought we were about to get handled.
Yep.
But that O-line really stepped it
Yeah.
up. Our defense started getting strong.
Yep.
If they hold on
Yeah.
like that, it's going to be
Yeah.
a scary team.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of scary teams, I got Texas at 6.
Texas at 6.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One
absolutely.
loss.
Yep.
That won't stop them.
Yeah.
Number 5, Oregon.
Oregon.
Ooh, let's talk
Ooh.
about it. Should we talk about it now or when you say the other team?
I have them. Well, no, I'll finish it. Number 4, BYU.
Okay.
BYU.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's where you deviated from the CFP because the CFP has BYU at number 9, but this is a ranking system. It's not based on who's going to win the division.
Yeah.
Or the
I
conference.
have that because they'll win their conference.
Yep. They get the first round bye.
They get the first round bye.
So you so far, even now, you've matched except for one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's because you got Oregon at 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Number 3, I have Miami, Florida.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Very dominant team right now.
Yep.
With Cam Ward.
Yeah.
9-0.
Potential Heisman winner.
Showing up, showing out. I don't see them losing this year.
Nope. I
so.
don't either.
Number two, I got good old Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia.
And number
Ooh.
one, I have Ohio State.
You got Georgia staying at 2 instead of jumping up in front of Ohio State.
Yeah.
No, because I believe
Is
the
that because
reason
if Ohio State beats Oregon
they
in
will.
the Big Ten championship,
That-
which is what you're calling,
Yeah.
you can't jump them with Georgia?
No, because number two versus number one.
Yeah.
If Ohio State beats number one, it's gonna be hard not to put the number two team at number one.
Right.
So
And you
that's
got,
the only reason.
and we just got
Right.
Oregon dropping to 5 from that, even though it's end of the year.
I could see
But
that.
I think that's because the simple fact that they lost to number 2.
Well, yeah, and they won't get a first round
Yeah,
bye, so they
and
got to go to 5.
Now that being said, the reason and this is the big thing, I think that gives Oregon a real easy road.
Well,
That gives them the easiest road in the playoff.
when I don't mean it like when they lose, I meant like if they lose.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
there's still a huge chance that they could still beat us.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think Oregon has a I don't think they have a chance in Ohio State's offense.
I will
offense
say-
in their running game.
Well, I mean, Oregon did beat Ohio State earlier this season.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is Ohio State got humming after that, more so. But one of the big things I will say, I would love to see Ohio State Oregon 3 times this year.
Yeah.
I really
is
at the beginning before the season, I really wanted to see OSU Michigan 3 times this year. But then Michigan does Michigan things and kind of
Yeah.
fell off.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be an option,
No.
unfortunately.
No.
But I would love to because that game was insane.
Yeah.
It came down to the wire. It came down to the last seconds. That game was absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think another one will bring in a lot of views.
A lot of views. That
Yeah.
game's got to make so much money for these teams,
It does.
and to see it at
Absolutely.
Lucas Oil, that'd be absolutely insane.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
start seeing Oregon, Ohio State at pro fields. It's still they're gonna fill the house.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna matter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think of the list?
I like it.
I do
I would
too.
say personally, I would leave Oregon 1. I'd leave Ohio State at 5. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think Ohio State's. I think Ohio State, if they beat Oregon, is going to be when it matters in the playoff. I don't think it's going to be in the conference championship. I think Oregon's taking this one. I think they want it more than anybody else in the Big Ten, and they're playing such good football.
I'm not saying they can't,
Right.
and I only did this. I did it this way, kind of to see what it looks like.
And I'd hate to say it though.
I'm not
Oregon's
saying they-
quarterback reminds me so much of Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
It's not even fun.
He's much more faster.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
a better scrambler.
And I
Yeah.
will say, I don't think he's as good at throwing on the run or in those weird scenarios as
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes, he's insane.
He's like a not scrambler, but he's good at it.
Yeah. Pat
It's
Mahomes
weird
is, yeah.
because he can roll out and hit
yeah.
dimes.
Yeah.
Hit dimes, yeah. And this dude tries to do the same thing and he can't.
Yeah. And so how this looks, all right, how this looks in playoff format is you will have Tennessee facing Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You will have Oregon facing Boise State. You'll have Penn State versus Notre Dame, Texas versus Alabama. That'll be the first round, giving Ohio State, BYU, Georgia, and Miami the first round bye.
Wow.
That's the full breakdown. Now, here's the biggest thing. If Oregon beats Boise, right? And this is why I say they got the easiest road. If Oregon beats Boise, it's automatic. They go to face BYU,
Yeah, because
which is their other
Oregon's talented and fast enough to stop Ashton Jetty.
Now,
slow him down. You ain't stopping Ashton. He already proved it.
Now let me ask you a question.
They played him earlier this year.
That's
I
the
don't
only
think,
loss.
I don't
Yep.
think anybody
I,
between Tennessee or Indiana is going to beat Oregon.
No, but they don't have to. They won't have to face him. So, if the winner of that Tennessee Indiana game, unless there's an upset, is going to face Ohio State, according to Brandon's bracket, right? because that's the 8 and 9 seed.
Right.
Unless there's an upset, the winner of that game goes to play Ohio State. And Ohio State's going to win it.
Yeah.
On paper. And when you see things.
Yeah.
Right.
I could see it being Tennessee going to face Ohio State. I think Tennessee's a more well-rounded team than Indiana. I think Indiana really needs to prove it, but
Yeah.
Tennessee's played some good teams.
If Indiana proves it and wins out, I will be scared.
If Indiana
Yeah.
proves it and wins out, that means Ohio State's the bottom barrel in the Big Ten going to playoff.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Oregon, Indiana in the Big Ten championship.
Mhm.
It'll be insane.
Yeah.
It'd be insane to see Indiana on a first round bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about shaking everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a crazy year.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you got BYU up there getting a first round bye, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
But they won the conference.
I know. I get it. I think problem is when you're talking the Power Four. I'm sorry, but BYU's not in a powerful conference.
They're not.
It's not their fault.
It's just how it's designed.
I know.
Yep.
But I mean, end of the day, like I said, I think whoever takes that 5 seed, and this is considering Ohio State beats Indiana, it's considering whatever, like even just Ohio State, Oregon, Big Ten championship. Considering that, the loser of the Big Ten championship has the easiest road to the Final Four teams.
Right. Exactly.
Because it'll be against Boise State,
right.
which don't get me wrong, Ashton Genty's phenomenal, but he's all they got.
That's it.
He's about all Boise's got. That
Yeah.
defense isn't great. The
Yeah.
quarterback's hit and miss.
Yeah.
It's just the Ashton Genty show, and that's about it over there.
Yeah.
So you got an easy game there as long as you just do what you're supposed to do and focus on Ashton Genty, hold him to 120 yards
Do you know?
and 4 touchdowns.
You know what it kind of reminds me of LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
Small.
I agree.
Small but powerful.
Small but powerful and so shifty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like LaDainian Tomlinson, dude.
Got a lot of balance there.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, once you get past that game, you go to face BYU, which if you look at the CFP ratings, BYU's number 9.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which that's where you started deviating off of the CFP. But that's because you're going for the playoff here and what you
Right.
think the playoff's going to look like. So outside of that, you matched that outside of Ohio
Almost.
State, Oregon.
Almost.
Oh, I apologize. Should I apologize?
No.
You weren't doing rankings. You were doing what the
were-
playoffs going to look
Yeah.
like.
What you were thinking the playoffs were going to look like.
Okay.
And you were almost right on the money.
I do find it really weird that we have so many ranking systems here.
Yeah.
Like we got
Like-
the coaches poll, we got the AP top 25, and we got the
College-
playoff ranking.
Yeah.
But the playoff ranking's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Why do we even have these other polls?
I don't know either.
Playoff.
Yeah.
The AP
That's just
poll.
so crazy. Four
The coaches
four
poll.
polls.
The coaches poll goes off of, like it's like a power ranking for coaches.
Yeah, well,
Right.
the other big thing there is, I mean, the deviation's not very big between all the polls.
And the
Right.
AP poll is what you ranked,
Yeah.
and then college football playoffs kind of shows you
That's
where
the one you
teams are
got.
at
Yeah, that's where you got
in
to
the
be at.
playoffs.
Right.
But your ranking goes off of AP.
Which is weird to me. So you're saying
Which is-
Ohio State right now is number 3 in the nation, even though if the season were to end right now, they're number 2 in the
They
nation
go-
according
they-
to the playoff.
So they go by the AP top 25 polls.
This is where things get wonky and wild to me. I don't
Yeah.
understand having so many polls.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what?
You got 4 polls.
I think we are number 2, aren't we?
We are number 2 in the college football playoff rankings.
Yeah, and the college
On that one.
playoff rankings. But the AP top 25
Has Georgia.
has you guys at 3rd, Ohio State at 3rd, and then Georgia and Oregon. But in college football playoffs, it's Georgia, Ohio State, and Oregon.
Yeah.
And that don't make any sense. I would be confused.
Yeah. And so does the coaches poll has Georgia over Ohio State.
Yeah. That don't make any sense.
And then you got FCS coaches poll.
Yeah.
We're not going to dive into FCS.
Yeah, that's lower schools.
And now we're diving into
Yeah.
way too much.
Way lower schools.
But
Yeah.
North
Division
Dakota
three.
State's number one.
Wow.
That's because they're the powerhouse of their division. They're
Yeah.
what is it, like Division 3?
I think it's D2.
Mo-
D2.
Montana State, South Dakota State.
Montana
Wow.
State.
Huh?
UC Davis, South
Oh.
Dakota. Oh
Yeah.
my
Lord.
goodness. Villanova. That's where Villanova is.
Idaho.
Wow,
Didn't
Villanova.
Idaho used to be Division 1?
I
Yeah.
think so. The Vandals.
Vandals.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
Vandy used to be.
They couldn't match.
Yeah.
They couldn't match, so they dropped to Division 2.
Wow, look at Illinois
Harvard.
State.
Harvard.
Harvard 6-1.
What are they doing down there?
Yeah.
Hey, there's Finley.
Yeah, that's a college, Findlay, University of Findlay.
Okay, so I guess FCS is D1, but it's the lower. I don't know. It's weird because you got FCS, then you have AFCA Division
Well,
2.
don't they have the MAC Division Two?
That's D1.
That's
D1?
D1.
That's
D1?
FBS. They're in the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can make playoff.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'd ever see it, though.
Yeah, neither would I. No, I don't think so either.
So now let's dive in and we talked about our wins and losses in college football, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Look
Wow.
at
We
that.
all
We all win
tied.
7-3.
Across the board.
Wow. 7-3.
Man,
Man.
creeping up on you.
Pop.
Dun it,
Dun it.
dun it.
Creeping, you're staying right there. You ain't creeping
I got
anywhere.
one law. I'm one behind you.
I know. That's where you were last week. And the week before that, the week before that.
Oh,
Because you're not doing that great.
You think?
Now that I
got-
talk shit, I'm getting smoked this week.
Yeah, you are.
All right, let's start it off. We got Georgia Ole Miss.
I have Georgia.
I have Georgia.
I got Georgia.
There's
There you
really-
go. Ain't no deviation here.
no.
Chuck scared.
But
Chuck scared.
Jackson Dart is good. I'll give Ole Miss that.
Oh yeah, tip my cap to him. But Georgia's
Yeah.
on a heater right now. Georgia does look like a full team.
They're playing pissed off.
Yeah.
Alabama, LSU. Loser goes home. This is basically a
Yeah.
playoff game.
Yeah. Win or go home.
I got LSU.
I have Bama.
I got Bama. All right, Pops pulling for the upset here.
I
Taking LSU to knock Bama out the playoff.
don't. I cannot see Bama losing.
I can't either. Bama's not going to be held out of the first 12-team playoff. It's not going to happen,
No.
in my opinion. I could see it being a second round exit or first round exit, but I can't see him not making it.
I could definitely see him in the playoffs. As much as nobody wants to see him there.
But then again, I mean, LSU, both teams have been so hit and miss this year. I mean, when Bama goes and beats Georgia and then loses to Vanderbilt, it depends on what Alabama team shows up. So LSU could absolutely come through
They
and take
can.
that.
They could.
All right.
Pops is swapping.
Yep, I'm on to Alabama.
I hope LSU wins now so much.
Shut up. Yeah, and then you'll lose too.
I'm fine with the loss because you didn't get the dub.
That means we all lose. I can't afford a loss. I need to get them one over on you. At least tie your ass. I don't know how I'm losing in college football.
I don't either. We got Michigan, Indiana.
Man, I got to go with Indiana.
Who?
The Reds.
Who?
Who's there? Wolverines.
You're taking Michigan.
I am.
After the way they
You
lost.
cannot compare Oregon to Indiana.
You can't.
It is not the same.
Man, the way
But
Michigan
hey.
played though when they swapped their quarterbacks,
know you're
it's
bitter.
not going to work.
I know you're bitter.
They're
but
not going to work that way. It's not going to work
they're
that way.
not,
Why is
but
the
it's-
coach swapping quarterbacks? And what? Warren got 2 picks out of that game.
It's not going to work against
It's-
Oregon, but it will against Indiana.
No, it's not.
Yes, it will.
They'll know
You'll
what's
find- you'll
going on, just like what Oregon did.
You'll find out.
But where I will go with this is more, I think Indiana's high powered offense is where it's going to counteract against Michigan because Michigan has no high power on offense.
Nope.
They're come out, let's score first, hold the lead, and try to live there. I think Indiana's offense has that home run ability.
Yep.
So even if they fall behind, they can make up the ground.
Oh yeah.
I think that's where the big difference between Indiana and Michigan is. That's why I take Indiana.
I just think Michigan's more of a bully, and they are able to keep the ball against Indiana.
It is
And
very
they're going to
possible.
run it down their throat.
It is 100% possible.
Possible. Maybe. As if Donovan
Edwards.
can run the ball.
They got to open the holes for him, and I think they will.
And I don't think
And
so.
Khalil
Not with
Mullings.
Indiana's defense.
Khalil
it's gonna-
Mullings is the better back, in my opinion.
yeah, Mullings is. Mullings is better than
Mullings the bowling ball.
Yeah.
I think they need to go back to a 2 running back set like they did with Blake and the Don.
Yep.
100%.
It worked.
Yep.
Do
Yeah.
it again.
Do it again.
Yeah. Why did
I
they
agree.
veer? Why did Sharon Moore try to veer so far from what Jim Harbaugh had established?
I don't know.
He. Yeah, I agree with you,
It
Chuck.
was all
100%.
set. It was all set. You didn't have to change anything.
Yeah.
That was your problem right
You
there.
just went in there. You coached for 6 games under a Jim Harbaugh style offense.
Mhm.
You guys won a national championship. You won the big game 3 years in a row against Ohio State. You won the Big Ten championship 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
And then you decide when you take charge and full charge of that team that you're going to change things up. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
No, it don't.
No.
Nope.
We got Iowa, UCLA.
Iowa.
Iowa. I don't like that. That was sad.
UCLA is sad. UCLA is sad.
It is. We got Syracuse, Boston College.
Dad? What you got?
I got Boston College.
I have Kyle McCord and the Syracuse Orangemen.
Give me them Syracuse Orangemen. Let's go.
You want to?
I will say, I will say this about the Syracuse Orangemen and Kyle McCord. He's been so hit and miss.
Yeah.
Kyle McCord either has a great game or plays like he did
Horrible.
last year, and it's absolutely atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that he has proven this year that he does have talent, but he's also proven that Ohio State carried him through most of those games.
That's what it looks like.
He's been so hit and miss. I think that's going to be a really good game to watch, and I think it's all going to come down to how Kyle McCord plays.
I think you're right. I think he had more weapons at Ohio State, and he just doesn't at Syracuse.
Right. Then we got Oklahoma and Mizzou.
Who do we got?
I got Mizzou.
I also have Mizzou.
Really? This sucks. I don't like having all. I don't like it when all 3 of us have the same team.
Oh, really? Oh, you got Mizzou too.
Give me Mizzou. Oklahoma's. It's not good. It's just not good.
Mm-mm.
I think that game's going to be a really good, fun game to watch. I think it's going to stay close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Mizzou has a better team.
Yep.
In general.
I am scared of Oklahoma because well, they're Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But
I think Oklahoma rides that reputation so hard, though.
Mm-hmm.
well, they've had the most top 5 matchups
Yeah.
in college history.
Yeah.
They deserve their flowers.
Yeah.
Well, not this year. They don't.
Nope.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah. We got UCF, Arizona State.
UCF.
I believe this one, Arizona State's the favorite.
I have UCF.
I'm taking UCF all day.
Oh, wow. We're all
Yeah,
going
me too.
upset. Get her done.
I don't know what it is. UCF, they kind of brought themselves into my heart a little bit like 5-6 years ago when they went undefeated, and then
They had Shaquem Griffin, didn't they? They're both the Griffin brothers.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I know they had that kicker,
Oh, man.
De La Haye,
Dele.
Delahaye, yep.
the guy that goes by destroying on social media.
Yep.
I'm just watching his videos,
It's so
dude.
upsetting because he got kicked out of the NCAA because of his videos.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
And then never really got a chance at the pros, even though the guy could kick a ball.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
in some of his videos, he'll go up against high school recruits and shit.
Yeah, and he'll guard them and play receiver against them, even though he's a kicker. And he's knocked down 70-yard field goals. I mean, it's in practice. A lot of kickers in the NFL knocked down 70-yard field goals
Wow.
in practice.
I'm glad he got a chance in
Damn.
the USFL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go UTEP, Kennesaw State, both one-win teams. They both suck. I am gonna go with UTEP.
Me too.
I'm just gonna open that one up.
Same.
UTEP.
Same.
Yep.
I think Kennesaw State shocked the world when they beat Liberty.
I don't know if most people know that.
Yeah.
It was a winless team versus an undefeated team in the same conference.
Yep.
I don't think Kennesaw State got enough love for that.
I don't think they did.
either.
I don't think their fans got enough love when they stormed the field. Then they found out, oh, there's 1 second left, and everybody went back to their seats because for some reason Kennesaw State fans are better than any of the big schools fans.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be a problem when Texas got away with it. I'm like,
Texas fans, Georgia fans, Ohio State fans, you all suck. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
grow up. Be like Kennesaw State. Never thought I'd say that about a big college football program.
Yeah.
I want you to grow up and be more like the team that just made it to the FBS.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And won their first game.
Really.
you know how hard it is to turn them around.
So hard.
Absolutely, it is.
It's so hard.
It is.
All right, we got South Carolina, Vanderbilt.
I got Vandy.
I also have Indy.
Me too. I don't like that. I really thought somebody was going to take South Carolina here.
I can't pick South Carolina.
Maybe we'll disagree with the last one.
We disagree on one of them.
Yeah.
That's a positive. We got Duke, NC State.
Speaking of it, I really love their quarterback.
Who's?
Vandy's.
Oh, I love him, dude. He's got so much heart.
I can't ever remember his name.
Hold on. Give me a second. It is Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia.
The guy's heart is insane.
Huge. His heart is massive. He has huge heart for the game.
He is the Grinch after he gave Christmas back.
Yes.
All right, we got Duke, NC State. Who we got?
I have Duke.
I got NC State.
I got that basketball school.
Yeah, you do.
Duke.
Their last game, if you want to look it up, was super close, and it was against a good team.
I have been such a hater on Duke all year because they're a basketball school. They're a basketball school. They're a basketball school. And they have proven me wrong time and time again. I can't bet against them anymore.
No more betting against Duke.
But I think NC State will take Duke.
Hey, it's absolutely possible. I mean, that game's a shit show, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think Pops will get that win over you two.
Maybe.
Hey, you got 3 shots to get wins over Brandon. You could catch right back up to him.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm hoping.
Hey, Brandon's got that 1 shot to catch up to me.
Yeah.
Come on, folks. Help me.
Pray for him. Hashtag pray for Pops.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I like that one a lot, son.
Hashtag pray for Pops.
Yeah.
All
righty.
So now we are through that, and I think it's time to get into a video. What do you guys say?
Oh. Yeah.
Why not?
Is it time to choose whose fault it is for throwing this pick?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do we
Oh,
call
it
it? We should name this section, this segment of the podcast.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Whose fault?
Whose fault is it?
Whose fault is it anyway?
Whose fault is it anyway? Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Dad. Announce it.
Whose fault is it anyway?
Good enough.
We need somebody who's got a better singing voice. If you live in Ohio and you would like to try out to be our singer, please email me at, I don't really have an email for this. Just come on now. Just somebody reach out in the comments.
Yeah, just
Oh, you think I'm bad? Just go ahead and do it yourself.
I am way worse. And I'll be the first to admit it. I can't sing.
Get Brandon to do it.
He can't sing. You're the best singer here, and you
Yeah.
suck.
You're the best singer. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Receiver.
That's on the receiver.
Receiver.
You got to catch that.
You gotta catch that.
I wish we could blame Josh Allen for more bad things, but Josh Allen's so good.
The receiver should have
It's the
caught it.
only reason the Bills are a good team.
Yep.
Well, that and the rest of the division
Well,
sucks.
we knew that going in. We all predicted that.
Yep.
Mhm.
If
We all
the Bills
did.
are going to win, they're going to have to
Allen-
ride Josh Allen.
Allen. Yep.
Yep.
And he has. He's came
has.
through.
He stepped up.
I did not think it. And
I
I'll be
didn't-
the first one to admit it.
I admit it too. I didn't think it
I
happened
didn't think he
either.
could carry a whole team.
Well, he is.
But he is.
Intercepted. May scanning and throw.
That,
Whose fault was that?
I'm going to go with the O-line.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
O-line. O-line.
Well, here's my question. Here's where the thing comes in here.
I'm
Intercepted.
excited to see the whole play.
I
scan-
do too, but I have a question about this one. So, with how this is set up and what I'm seeing, I see a receiver right here.
Oh,
Is this a screen?
And he's just standing there and he's not doing nothing.
well,
I think it's
mean,
a screen. I think he's
I
supposed
think
to
it-
be standing there.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So that makes me think this isn't. He's not supposed to throw this ball so far downfield. But I don't know. It's 3rd and 8, so I could see a screen here.
Wait.
Yeah.
You know what would make the difference?
What?
If there's nobody around him for 8 yards, it's his fault.
May scanning.
It's his fault.
Yeah. It's the quarterback's
He can
fault.
at least maybe make it to the first down.
I mean, you run
Yeah,
this angle here, you're
maybe.
at least to the 44
you're,
there.
You're at least
Yeah.
1 yard, and then you can go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I mean, I can
why
see
not?
you get
I
stopped
could
at the
see,
45.
or maybe a field goal.
That is a long field.
That's a 50-yard field goal. Any
That-
kicker can do it.
That's
That's
not
a
50.
60.
60.
That's
a-
60 plus. So if you're at like kicking it from the 45, you
Yeah.
add 8 yards right off the bat. So 53 plus 10 yards for the end zone, 63-yard field
Oh,
goal.
63? Okay. Wow. Yeah. I go for it. Hell with it.
Yeah. Within
I mean, I dump
one.
this off and get somewhere.
Yeah.
you're at least a yard or two short. And
Yeah.
go
And
for
there's
it.
people.
And you have
covered,
options. The thing is, you have options. You can go for it. You can punt it, pin them deep.
Right.
You have options.
Options.
You're
Yep.
down by 7, and it's only the second quarter.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Lead yourself some
Yep.
options.
You're the Pats
Yep.
anyways. What
Yeah.
you do? Lose?
right.
Yeah. Heck
So
yeah.
yeah, I will chalk this up to a little of both. I'm going to give it to the O line and Drake May.
Okay.
O-line, yeah.
Man, I was really high on Drake May too.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
And throwing, it's intercepted. He'll look that way.
Receiver.
Hey guys, look at this nice clean pocket. He throws.
He'll look that way. It's tipped.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want it. You have it.
Yep. The
Mhm.
receiver.
That's on the receiver all day.
And it is
I think that
That's
feel
nothing but drives a coach nuts when you see a receiver with the ball right in the hand, goes right in between his hands, and it's picked.
not just the coach though. How do you think that makes you feel as a QB?
Oh,
It makes you feel
terrible.
like you can't depend on that guy now.
Yeah.
And it almost
Absolutely. 100%.
honestly, it could make you feel like, did I throw the ball wrong? What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start getting self doubts,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
it makes you not want to throw there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Especially for a young quarterback,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to bring that in.
Oh, yeah.
or at least knock it down. Don't knock it up.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a horrible.
Intercepted.
Yeah.
That's
Well, this looks clean to me.
that looks like an all right pocket.
That looks like a
Looks
clean
pretty
pocket.
clean. We got the guy coming over to pick up this block. He's already
Yep.
pulling the trigger. I
Yep.
think this is clean.
May rolling, throwing back.
Oh, it's an OT with 2
It's
minutes
only
left.
OT with 2 minutes
But
left.
it's first down.
Yeah. I can't see him throwing it down the darn field.
And
It's an OT, but
hold on. I feel like
May
it's in.
I feel like this is a seam route running deep here.
rolling,
And I feel like he let him too far in, so that
Throwing
safety was
back.
able to come over and get it. I feel like if he
Okay.
leads him up here, he's got him beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
he made the right choice by who he pulled the trigger to,
I just think he was.
but I think he threw it. He let him
He
too far to the right.
underthrew it.
Okay.
He underthrew it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little underthrowing there too.
Yeah.
Underthrown and too far in.
Yeah.
So I will chalk this to Drake May.
Drake May, yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Drake
Same.
May, what are you doing, guy? And that's the game ender.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's over.
Mm-hmm.
Once when that's picked, it's over.
Oh, yeah, I watched that game. I forgot about that.
Holds the pocket, lofts it for Leggett. He makes the catch.
That was picked.
What? That was picked.
Okay, I got a couple things to say. Beautiful scramble, beautiful pocket holding by these guys. Look at that alignment all over here.
Yeah.
That's a screenplay setup, and it's set up beautifully. But
Yep.
I like how he throws this ball downfield, and he drops a dime on it.
Pocket, lofts it for Leggett.
Right
That
on
is a
him.
beautiful pass.
Yeah.
That's right the only where he can
He
get it.
makes the catch.
Gave it to the other guy.
That's the wide receiver. That's a wide
That
receiver.
has to be the
Almost
receiver.
done, by the way. That's on the receiver all day, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because if you're going to fight
You
for
can't
the
give
ball,
that up.
you can't give that up.
No.
Oh, no, it's picked.
They
Fake the toss to go bootleg. Pass got
What the hell is it with the receivers this week?
Yeah. What's up with the receivers?
Well, I will tell you this. I think that the Butterfinger Company business is booming because all these
Booming,
players are eating
yeah.
them.
And yeah, popcorn's selling like crazy.
Heck yeah.
My goodness.
Away from him, and it's intercepted. 1st and 10, and it's intercepted.
Oh, that's just a good defensive play right there. He went right
No.
in front of it.
I am fully blaming Joe Burrow here. Because if you look here, he's staring right at it. This
Yeah,
guy's
he's-
got the jump already. He hasn't even.
Yeah, he's already looking at
No.
Joe Burrow's eyes.
Here's
He's
the
already coming in.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. It's a screen. Them receivers
Okay,
aren't
yeah.
blocking him.
Yeah.
I blame the dang
1st
receiver.
and 10.
Yeah, the receivers
Okay.
are not blocking. Yeah.
That's fair.
Look at 80. He's like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I forgot something.
I was supposed to block that guy.
First and-
Yeah.
Well, I think it's hard. I think Pops is right here. I think this is a good defensive
First-
play because it looks like he came and got inside shade on that receiver,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which gave him that release to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ball hawked that because he's
He
looking
knew what was
right
coming.
at Joe
he
Burrow's
had
eyes.
he had to have done his
This is
homework.
18's IQ.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is I agree. I think this is a great defensive play.
Yeah,
First
great
and 10,
defensive play.
and it's intercepted.
dive.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Not another Brown.
Yeah, this is when we were near the end zone.
He's
Winston slinging it near side.
Oh, he
No.
underthrew it. That's
Bro.
a touchdown if he puts that in the corner of the end zone.
Look at this jump now.
And slinging.
What a hop to swat that ball up.
Then slinging it near side.
I still blame him.
I'm giving it the mix.
I'm giving it to Williams.
Who?
Winston.
Winston.
I'm chalking this up to Winston and a great defensive play. That jump and swat was gorgeous.
I know, but I just think he saw him so open and underthrew it.
He should have thrown it higher to get it above there, but
He should have put it
Yeah.
on it.
yeah.
It up in the air and intercepted. Winston fire.
I don't know where the hell Winston was throwing there. But there's no receiver in.
Winston.
Nope.
It's on Winston.
Even if he was throwing it to the double covered guy, he overthrew him.
Winston.
And
I
if
blame
he was throwing it to
Winston.
the middle of the guy, the middle guy there,
I really do. I blame Winston.
was
on
way
that
off.
one.
so I'm blaming Winston.
Yeah, it's on Winston.
Fires was that picked. On 2nd and 10. Win.
I'm gonna have to go with Winston again.
Yep. Me too. He had a clean.
On 2nd and
Hey, Jameis Winston. I thought you got LASIK, bro.
Man. He threw 3 picks in that game.
10. Winston is
too.
Yeah, he was up
Yeah.
there.
He was almost our best.
picked off again.
Really struggled in the first half, and ETN.
Oh, receiver.
Change our bust of the week.
That's the Jags
Can
right
I
there.
change our bust of the week?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's Jameis Winston.
That
Because that was not Trevor Lawrence's fault.
no.
No.
Most of some of these weren't.
Most of them was the receiver.
And ETN.
ETN's a
Couldn't
good
hold on to-
receiving back too.
Yeah. ETN.
He's a good receiving back. I
Not
just
on
don't-
that play.
Not
I
on
don't
that
know.
play.
I don't know what happened there.
To Bond Pickett. Lawrence has time. Looking for Johnson.
That okay, we're talking about this. All right, this is a chance for us to
Pressure.
win the game.
Yep.
And your game winning play is to throw it to a running back
Has time.
against a
Looking for John.
linebacker who's more powerful. And not only that, he got bumped.
And let's talk about the fact that it is first and 10, right?
Yeah.
Look at this cut.
Yeah.
Give me my 4 yards.
I'm just saying.
Let's live to 2nd and 6 here.
I blame the play calling.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I blame the play calling. Because why?
I take it ETN's first read or only read here
I don't know if that was ETN even.
or whoever, the running back.
It's a horrible decision.
Yeah.
If that was the play call, and that's the person he was told to throw it to, and that's the play design,
Yeah.
that's a horrible call.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Well, I almost, and I want to throw out, I'll give you a little bit of play call here, but I also want to blame Trevor Lawrence a little bit and the O-line. Because for starters, I mean, yes, bad decision to throw to that guy. So if that's play call design, it's horrible.
If that's his decision, this is his fault.
Yes. Then number 2, that O-line did not cover. He's under pressure that whole time already.
Right.
Then number 3, we got a wide open guy standing right there on
Mhm.
that beautiful cutback route. First and 10, you got a minute 40 left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's plenty of time to get to the line to spike it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plenty of time.
Or to get to the line for your next play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you should have one in your pocket right now already.
Right.
Yeah. You milk the
Yep.
clock. Don't give Jalen Hurts enough time.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm a firm believer it should have went here. Is that Evan Ingram?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I think this ball should have went there. So that's where I'm like, okay. So the D-line got pressure. So O-line didn't do their job. Trevor Lawrence threw the ball on probably his first read
Heartbreak.
Yep.
instead of the second read, didn't get there. So I'm going O-line and Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I could absolutely see play call if that's play call.
I just don't like the matchup there.
It's not good.
No.
It's not a good matchup.
He's big.
Honestly,
he's bigger.
And I think
taller.
that chalks up to this as well. Trevor Lawrence, as soon as he gets to the line, he sees that matchup. Why are you throwing it?
Right.
Why are you even reading this matchup?
Mm-hmm.
You should be looking elsewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Has time. Looking for Johnson, and it's picked off.
Now rolling out for the first time, and he throws.
Wow. I definitely blame the O-line on that
It's a
one.
screen.
It's a screen, buddy.
It's a screen. He's right here.
He just read it. He
And
got his hands up.
this play, I was like, okay, now I'm just waiting for the Packers to make a dumb mistake or Jordan Love to make a dumb mistake, and then he did it.
Yep.
Right there just before half to drop down 17-3. So this went back for a touchdown. That being said, great defensive play.
Mm-hmm.
Put himself right where he needed to be.
Yep.
Jordan Love didn't see him.
Yep.
Now rolling out for the first time, and he throws an interception. Buffalo converted, and they couldn't.
Oh, that's wide receiver. Man, you can't. What is this? Butterfinger week? Man.
Interception. Buffalo converted, and they couldn't.
Third down and not. That should have been caught.
That's on the receiver.
Yep. Again.
Here comes another Geno pick. He threw 3 of them in this game. Oh, no, this is Matt Stafford. He's getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stafford going deep.
Yeah. That is O-line.
And time. Look at the time. So it's go, try to score before half. I'm going O-line and
Stafford.
situation. I'm not blaming Stafford at all here.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
Stafford going deep. Intercepted. Picked off. Can't find anyone. Backpedaling. Wow.
O-line. Definite O-line.
I'm
Picked off.
going more in depth here. 75. I blame him because he's standing there.
Yeah.
Can't find anyone. Backpedaling. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going O-line.
I'm going definitely O-line.
I wish I could see the whole play to see how long they're standing there.
Yeah.
So I just can't blame the O-line for them holding on to the ball
that
too long.
is just
That's
Can't
true. I
find-
mean, with this, it does look a little broke down. So with this, I mean, you could tell the plays broke down a little bit.
If it breaks down, yeah. But I blame O-line.
Anyone backpedaling?
Wow.
Throws picked off. Second and goal. Smith.
That is Gino.
Who's he throwing this to?
Second and goal.
Is he throwing it to him? I think he's throwing it to him.
Yeah, he underthrows him. Something.
Second and goal. Smith.
If he's gonna throw that pass, he needs to practice that sidearm more.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That
That's on Gino.
sidearm was bad.
You agree that's on Gino?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Is that one picked off?
Yeah, it was picked off.
One thing you don't do as
Hey,
a
Sam.
quarterback,
Hey, Sam.
don't throw in double
Who are you
coverage.
throwing that to?
Don't throw in double coverage.
Right.
If he's
Yeah.
gonna throw cross body and off his back foot, he should probably practice that more.
Yeah,
Is that going to be your line for the day?
absolutely.
He should probably practice that more no matter what it is. I like it.
Wow.
Intercepted.
That's on
Gives
the quarterback.
Flacco a chance to throw.
I don't like blaming Joe Flacco.
It gives Flacco a
I got it.
chance to throw.
I'm going to, but this is on
That
Joe
is
Flacco.
on Flacco. He had a clean pocket. That pocket was
Intercepted by Murphy.
clean.
If he's gonna fit it through your little sister's bedroom window,
He should probably
he
practice
should probably
that.
practice it. I mean,
Yeah.
Darnold is back. Throwing.
that's the receiver. He got
Darnold
explained.
is back. Throwing is.
Yep.
So here's where I struggle. The DB's in front of him.
He throws an.
In front of him, he's behind him.
Well, this is weird
He
because
just
it
took it.
doesn't look like Jetta had his hand on it. Jetta's body wasn't on that. Yeah, he
No,
threw behind him.
Yeah, he threw behind him.
Take it from him.
I'm blaming the
If you're
quarterback.
gonna be a
I'm
receiver,
blaming the quarterback.
you should probably practice taking the ball away from him more.
So, okay, so Brandon's blaming Jay Jetta for this pick. I can see it.
Yeah.
He throws an interception.
In all reality, it should probably have been out in front of him.
It should have.
Shut up.
I'm gonna blame the quarterback in
All right, well,
reality.
you
I'm
joined
blaming
us.
the quarterback.
Nicely done. Pops, you tired?
A little.
You about ready to call it a day and go home?
Yeah.
You want to send us out?
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Thank you, folks, for sports or for Garage Sports Ohio.
I love you so much. dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm just a little tired.
Hey, and right before we completely exit out, did you know that NFL teams eat a ton of Uncrustables?
We do?
Yes. I could have used this for a fun fact, but why not say it now? For all those who stick around till logo time,
Right.
Broncos eat the most Uncrustables of all NFL teams per week.
Wow. Did not know that.
Wow.
But that's it. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.